Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Rex Rogosh, and let's queer up South Florida and Florida. Grindr Pride Bus Tour comes to Wilton Manors Stonewall Pride in June 14th. Get ready to swipe right on Pride. Grindr's rolling celebration of queer connection is back, and it's louder, prouder, and more fabulous than ever. The Grindr Rides Again Pride Tour kicked off this year's festivities across the pond at London's mighty Hoopla on May 30th. Now, the legendary yellow bus is cruising across the U.S., bringing its unique mix of community, giveaways, and good vibes to the East Coast. The 2025 tour is shifting into high gear with 4 big American stops, and one of the hottest is right here in Florida. On Saturday, June 14th, the bus will roll into Stonewall Pride on Wilton Drive. Presented by Hotspots Happening Out, the bus will be a highlight of one of Florida's largest Pride celebrations. This beloved LGBTQ celebration in Fort Lauderdale's gayborhood will be extra spicy with Grindr on site. Attendees can hop on board the iconic bus for a free photo booth, a spin the wheel game for subscriptions and prizes, and even try the app's Right Now feature in real time. There's also a claw machine stocked with none other than lube, gift cards, and teas, and free goodies like away bags and the Grindr fans to beat the June heat. Grindr said to Queer News Tonight, quote, "The goal was, and still is, to show up for the community and bring the gayborhood to users in real life, celebrating local community and queer connection at every stop," end quote. Other U.S. stops include Washington, D.C.'s Crush Bar on June 6th, at Provincetown Inn on June 20th, and at New York City's Pride on June 29th. I mean, look, Grindr is a part of the gay lexicon, so I'm glad they're showing up. I'm hoping that, people, obviously enjoy Pride. I'm hoping that Grindr also, puts in there maybe some safe sex talks or, some educational stuff, because I do think that, because they are such a part of the lexicon of queer culture, that I think they have a responsibility to be kind of.
I'm sure there's going to be AHF and Midland. Our local HIV and STD advocacy groups are going to be there.
Well, they're already at Pride too.
Yeah.
Correct. But again, this is Pride, and we're all here for fun. But I also think that we have some.
And
No, I hear you both, and normally people look to me on this show when we're talking about Pride, but we're talking about Pride and corporations for me to bash them over the head. But this is a situation where I'm they're catering specifically to our community. They serve multiple parts of the alphabet mafia. I think it makes sense for them to be going to Pride events. Whereas if I don't know, if Raytheon was come take a picture next to a bomb or something, I'd be I don't know if that's Pride. This feels very it makes sense to be at Pride. Good for you, Grindr, for being there.
Oh, absolutely. I think they should be at Pride. I think it should be part of theirs. No problem. I was just putting it out there that Pride has other meanings, and I hope that the fun also comes with some education.
Yeah, I think that's great. I mean, I actually last year I actually went on their bus and got some pictures taken. They're cute. I mean, I never used it because I was in leather gear, so it's not like I can put it on my letterhead or anything.
And not, and you are married, so not to assume, but you shouldn't have it as your Grindr.
I don't have a Grindr. I do not have a Grindr account.
I think we should consider now to encourage people to start a LinkedIn profile contest with the photos you get on Grindr.
I'm just gonna need my earphones from all that rip.
That is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.